Absolutely. Best player LeBron's played with. D-Wade was out of his prime. Kyrie doesn't guard anybody. I get a 6'9" long wing, plays both ends, can spot up, shoot, can take the ball over, can ball handle. He's not Kevin Durant, but he's got some of those skills where he's remember this. We grew up, 6'9" was a forward. He didn't dribble the ball. He's a 6'9" guy. By the way, LeBron now can go to the bench for 4 minutes. He can actually rest. He helps them in their substituting. He helps them defensively. He gives them more dexterity offensively. Come on now, you're talking Kyrie, LeBron, and Paul George. Those are 3 of the top 10 players, 12 players in the league.
I want to smite you right now.
Are you kidding me? Are you okay?
On behalf of Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and Kyrie Irving, I want to smite you right now. Listen, and I'm a Pacer fan. Paul George, there's some good things to like about him, but he ain't what you're making him out to be. And so, listen, would it go 6 now? Yes, it'll go 6.
Paul George is a great player, and he's better than Chris Bosh. And you're right, Wade was kind of breaking down at that point.
Oh, the first 2 years, Wade was missing playoff games regularly. He couldn't play back-to-backs anymore.
Here's the thing with Paul George, too. Cleveland is not selling him on come here and be Kevin Love or be Chris Bosh and stand out by the three-point line.
That's right.
LeBron is like, look, the 3 of us. It's not just going to be me and Kyrie and you pick up the scraps. The 3 of us, you're going to be able to get yours. It's all about winning. And they are confident that if they get him, it won't be a rental. Because they're like, look, you're going to be in the locker room with LeBron for a year. He's a great leader. We're going to go to the finals. We're either winning it or we're losing in a tough 6 or 7. Are you leaving that to go to the Lakers in the lottery? I mean, think about that. If you're Paul George, that's not a good look.
You've been to Cleveland now.
But you live in L.A. in the offseason.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, and both of you guys touched on his ability and everything, and that's exactly where I was going. This is he doesn't have to be Bosh. He doesn't have to be Love when he comes in there. He'll still be able to play his game. His game adapts to what LeBron is doing and what the team needs. I think it'll be a really good fit for him, and it'll help.
First of all, they're going to be shocked.
You don't think he's as good as advertised?
When they're going to be shocked when he puts it on the floor and the turnovers that he creates. He doesn't finish at the rim.
By the way,
he doesn't go to the hole as well as people think. I'm telling you.
That's okay. We got LeBron and Kyrie for
Exactly. You're asking him to carry Indiana. Exactly. Now, look at the floor spacing. LeBron gets doubled. Kyrie creates spacing. Paul George is going to be in one-on-one situations in the Eastern Conference with guys that aren't at his level.
You know what? We could take this conversation right now, and we could go all the way back to the early 1980s, and it was the George McGinnis, Julius Erving, and oh, my God, how great this was going to be. And it was
they did reach the finals. They only reached the finals and lost in 6 to Portland. Let's not act like it was a total disaster.
It only lasted 1 or 2 years.
But it was a different day and age, too. It was a different day and age. I mean, now teams are going smaller. You know, George would be great there. Just like Kevin Durant in Golden State. His looks are so much easier now.
Okay,
he's not, but his looks, now he's got 2 and 3 guys on him against Indiana. He'll have open shots because of LeBron.
Ask yourself this. Is Paul George as good as Kevin Love? Better. Is Paul George as good as Chris Bosh? Better. Are you kidding me? And by the way, he's still got 3 to 4 years of good. How old is he?
If he was as good as y'all said he is, he'd stay in Indiana and get the thing turned around.
No, he did. Let's give him credit, too. A couple years ago, he led them to the Eastern Conference Finals.
With Roy Hibbert.
It's time to stop saying guys have to stay in one place to prove their worth.
Yeah, let's not act like he wasn't good. I mean, he led this team to 60 wins. They gave Miami all they wanted in the playoffs. I mean,
and now he's leaving.
And you're just emotionally
scarred. Take off the blue and gold.
You're emotionally scarred.